Imagine losing someone in a plane crash, and instead of getting support, you're met with something worse than silence, and that is racism. Some of you were not easy at all. Your comments under people's videos said it all, like you were so happy, you were not bothered, and it makes us wonder, are we supposed to conclude that some tragedies are not supposed to get equal empathy? I don't know. Other races lost their lives too, but the fact that people came out with racist comments under other people's videos, some people were not bothered. It is kind of painful. You're welcome to the Winnie Lake channel, and I am glad that you clicked on this video. If you're new here, you're welcome again, and if you're my returning subscriber, may God bless you. So today, let us address this issue of racism, specifically when it comes to the Indian community, because they've been complaining of late when it comes to their workplaces, when it comes to the stereotype that you guys have towards them. Everything worsened after the Air India crash. Ha! You guys didn't make it easy. Are they supposed to get less empathy? Because if it was something that happened in the Western world, let's say if it happened maybe in the United States of America or in the UK, the empathy would have been different. The kind of comments that these people would have received would be different. But because it is happening, it happened to the Indian community, it was clear that Indians, no matter how much they contribute to the world, to the rest of the world, because even in my country, we have very many employers who are Indians. Yeah, they've created jobs. But no matter how much they contribute to the world, they will never be appreciated enough.
I find it genuinely insane that we live in a world where a plane full of 200 something people crashes, no survivors, and y'all have so much to say because it happened in India. When will the racism end? Innocent people died, and you are still sitting there talking garbage about India, acting like every individual Indian person is to be held accountable for this insane tragedy. It's so insane because people always have so many horrible things to say about India, while at the very same time stealing Indian culture, participating and changing cultural practices, consuming Indian food, consuming Indian media, using things daily that were invented by Indians. You people are sick in the head, genuinely. Try therapy for your deep-rooted issues.
Yesterday made me realize how easy and how normalized it is to mock Indians on social media, and I just thought it would stop and there'd be a limit, but there isn't. Yesterday the Air India crash happened, and I think for a lot of South Asians and Indians it really hit hard and hit quite close to home. But I think for every single person could sympathize with the whole. We've all been on the plane, and the scariest outcome happened to those 242 people, and the fear and how scary and how sad that situation was for the families that were involved. We can't fathom it. We could never imagine that. And you would think after that, and I don't want to say everyone was mocking it, or 95% of the comments were very sympathetic. But there was a lot of comments, and I wasn't even surprised. Like, I knew what the comment section would be, but I kind of hoped in this situation it wouldn't be like that. And normally I make comedy videos. I take my account very lighthearted. I'm not a very serious person when it comes to how I act on social media. But I just thought, how the hell does this continually happen? And you would think there's a limit. There was a genuine crash where that many people didn't make it out, and the first thing in your head was, yeah, let me mock Indians some more. I'm not someone who gets easily offended. I'm an Indian content creator. Every time I get a lot of comments about me being Indian, whatever, I just brush it. I don't really care about it. But like, after that type of thing happened, you think, oh no, that'll stop. But yesterday made me realize it was never gonna stop.
As an Indian living abroad, it literally shatters my heart to see how much people have racism against Indians. And the thing is that it won't say it on your face. That's why they resort to bullying online. I literally saw Air India AI 171 air flight, which crashed just a few minutes after takeoff. And it had like 240 people abroad, on board. All of them were killed, except for one survivor. Thank God he survived, but it breaks my heart to see so many people lost their family, not just Indians, but from other nationalities like Portuguese, Canadian, and even British couples and families. But people online are, of course, nasty. I've seen so many comments and so many accounts that have been made specially for this to hate on Indians. They're calling this a stinky bomb. Are you guys out of your mind? Is this funny? Like, seriously, is this funny? I cannot fathom my brain around it. What the hell? Do you guys not see people on TikTok? How are we allowing this? Why are we not reporting such comments? Why are we even allowing such hate? Why are we encouraging such hate? If someone says anything against black people, if someone says anything against Latino people, people will come after them. But of course, if people are hating on Indians, only few people will come and take their stand for Indians. And it's just so fucking normalized. I don't. For what? Just because they've seen some parody videos or some gross street food videos? Do you not realize Indians are the biggest population on earth? And you are judging the whole country, the whole culture, based on few videos? Is that normal, guys? Is that so normal to hate on someone just because they're Indian? This is crazy, and of course, people won't say that on your face. That's why they're resorting to hating on people on TikTok. When I saw those videos of people, the few videos uploaded by people prior to takeoff, passengers who were not there, may their soul rest in peace, I literally cried. And then when I went to the comment section, I cried more, but with disgust. How can people think like this? Karma will get you all. Yeah.
Well, those are some of the few voices that have come out to say, no, guys, this is not fair, this is not nice. Air India crashes and it kills over 200 people. We only have one survivor, and the response that we get is not nice. Because just imagine, families are devastated, the country is mourning, and all you're met with, instead of getting sympathy, people are randomly happy. I get and I do understand that some of you have been victims of scammers from India, and because of that, you're happy that these people are affected. Because to you, it's like an eye for an eye. They did something wrong to you, and it's like a stereotype that because this race, this ethnic group, a sprinkle of them have come out to display this kind of character, and then to you, it is a part of them. That is why at the beginning of the video, I said that this entire thing makes you feel like, are we now going to start asking whose life do we value most according to race? I don't think that this is about the crash anymore. I think it's beyond that. We have a sprinkle of Indians who have had very many people worldwide. They've scammed you of your properties, your money, and there's this feeling you have towards them and say that I wish something happens to them. And because this has happened, you feel like, yeah, it is a tooth for a tooth. If they could hurt you without sympathizing, it means that they deserve what they received. But hey, again, in the beginning, I said that these people have contributed in different nations. I don't know about the nation that you're in, but here in Uganda, we have very many employers who are Asians, Indians. There are very many, although the conditions are not that good, the payment is not good, the treatment is not good. And sometimes you wish that the late Idi Amin was there to take them back. But then at least they're doing something to contribute to the economy of Uganda. Anyway, generally, let's just say that the people who were in the plane crash, they had their stories. They had people who loved them. They had dreams, and their lives mattered just like any other person. May their soul rest in peace. For those that have been affected, just know that we see you, we hear you, and we feel your pain, because some of us have actually experienced tragedy in our lives. Thank you for watching this video to the end. Until next time, see you. Bye bye.